Hey guys, welcome to the Pixel Surf video. This isn't my usual style of content and I'm not gonna take the channel this way, but I felt the need to put out a really good Pixel Surf guide. Now this is separate from the whole movement guide series, this is a one-off thing. So this video I'm gonna show you how to install the Pixel Surf config and everything you need in order to hit Pixel Surfs in game, including a couple of good Pixel Surf spots as you're watching right now. If this is the first video of mine that you're seeing, I do make a movement guide series, getting into everything about movement that you guys want to know. So I put out an extremely simplified version of both Voids and Trips Pixel Surf configs. Now don't get me wrong, they both make high quality content and high quality configs, but it's not the best for someone who's just getting into Pixel Surf and they have absolutely no idea what they're doing or how to set it up. They really have to get their content out much faster than I do. They have large communities of people waiting for the new config. Me, I get to take my time. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to try and keep this as clear and concise as I possibly can. The first thing you need to do is join the Discord. Go into config and download pgmconfig 21.rar. Now, from there, open up the RAR file and you're going to see three folders: movement, autoexec, and pixelsurf2.cfg. Now, we're going to have to do small stuff through a couple of these. I'm going to show you how to do this and then I'm going to show you how it works. The first thing you got to do is go into pixelsurf2.cfg. Try not to touch any of this. Now, this config is taken from both Trip and Void. It's based off of this guy right here. Now, I've spent the better part of 7 hours not only making it look good, but making it work better and making it easier for you to use. Now, the first thing we want to do is come way down here. In this entire config, the only thing you want to change on this autoexec is these sets of numbers here. Here, 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 and here. These four sets of numbers are based off of your sensitivity. So depending on what sense you're running, these are going to change. Now, I've made it extremely easy to get these numbers. To get those numbers, what you want to do is go back into the Discord and go to CS2 Pixel Surf Sensitivity Converter. This link will also be in the description. This is my website. I made this website to make it really easy for you guys to get your sensitivity numbers. The base config is for my sensitivity, 0.69. All you have to do is put your sensitivity in here. Let's say you run a 1.23 sensitivity. Hit convert, and these are the numbers you're going to want to put in. Now you could ignore yaw and 1 minus 1. The only number you need is this right here. So this is in order: 90 right, 90 left, 0, and 180. 90 right, copy this. Go back into the autoexec, and the first one, 90 right, this is the number you want to change. 5932. Copy that, paste the new number into here, and do the same for all of these. Copy this number, open up the autoexec, paste it under 90 left. There we go. Do the same for all four numbers, and just go ahead and save it. Now, the only other thing we need to change in this config is right down here. User settings, bind key plus align. Now, what this does, in order to hit a pixel surf, you need to be perfectly aligned, assuming you're next to somewhere you can pixel surf, which I will get into. You need to be perfectly aligned with that object. A lot of us run 60% keyboards. There is a way to get this on arrow keys. It's just much more straightforward and easier on the config to do it like this. This key, you want to change to whatever key, and while holding that key, if you hit W, A, S, or D, it will align you in those four directions. I'll show that later, but for example purposes, let's do align, P plus align. And we'll go ahead and save it. Lastly, you want to go into the autoexec.cfg. Now this autoexec, I have long jump binds, jump bug binds, and the better b-hop binds. Now, in Trip's config, his plus jump minus jump binds are good for multi-input binds. They're not good for b-hops. This is the b-hop bind. Now, I will be putting all of this and the binds and, of course, the exec pixel surf 2 into the Discord. You don't have to download this autoexec. This is not a necessity. Keep your autoexec. The only thing you have to do is copy all of this, copy this, and copy this, which will be in the Discord. To get your jump bug and long jump binds, you'll see bind key, bind key. Bind these to whatever you want your binds to be. I use L, I use O. And then go ahead, save this file, and we'll move on. That is all we have to do for the config. Next, we go into Steam, right-click Counter-Strike 2, go to Manage, browse local files. From here, we go Game, CSGO, CFG, and this is where you want to be. Now, I already have my auto-exec, my movement folder, and my pixel surf folder. All you want to do with this is drag all three of these things and drop them right over here. Don't remove anything from the movement folder into this config folder. Everything goes in just like this. This last part is very, very important. Go back into the Discord. This whole line right here, this test script, test run, CSGO, this whole line right here. Copy this line, go into Steam, right-click Counter-Strike 2, go into Properties, and where it says Launch Options, paste all of that into the launch options. None of this will work. Your game will not launch unless you put this into the launch options. From here, we can X out of this and go ahead and start the game. So in the game, let's now make sure that our binds work. Hold the key you set the align bind to. Hold down that key and hit W, let go. Hold it down again, hit A, let go. Hold it down S, let go. Hold it down D, let go. If it's aligning you in the 4 directions, you got it right. If it is off, if it is aligning you like here, 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 you messed up the sensitivity. Go back into the sense converter. Make sure you not only put your correct sensitivity into the sense converter, but you copied the full sensitivity that it spat out, and make sure you did all of that right. Make sure you pasted it into the config right. If you're still having problems, shoot a text in the Discord. Either me or somebody else will help you. Alright, so how to do the pixel surf. The first pixel surf we're going to try is this one right here. I will mention, this config is only for right-facing pixel surfs. It was too much to have it switch to left and right through your console commands and put that in the config, and it was too much. Alright, most pixel surfs on Nuke and on other maps too are right-facing pixel surfs. If you want a left-facing one, download Shrip's config and figure it out. You got it. Anyways, first pixel surf we're going to try. This one right here. Starting Nuke CT spawn, getting up on this railing. If you want to see all of this info in your console, do show pause 1. So it's CL_show pause 1. To do the pixel surf, get up onto here, hold your align bind, and hit D. You will get perfectly aligned on this wall. Your position needs to be within 0.5. Now as you see, if I turn left and right, that number changes. When I align, 90.05. From here, run forward, jump, let go of W, and you should hit a pixel surf. Now that was the weirder pixel surf. You're surfing off of this versus the railing. These are kind of finicky. You're not going to get them every time. There's no guarantee for it. Are they fairly consistent? Yeah, but there's nothing guaranteed. Now, I would like to mention, when on the pixel surf, you don't have to move your mouse. I do it because I think it lets me stay on a little longer. That could be completely placebo, but not only that, I think it looks a little better. If I'm going on pixel surfing and I turn into it, I like how that looks. One more time. Get up onto the wall, hold your align bind, hit D, run forward, jump, let go W, and you hit your pixel surf. Let me show you some other pixel surfs. The first one I want to go to is this one here. This is probably the easiest one you're going to hit. Get up onto the side of this vent here. Hold your bind. This one is also D because we're still facing the same direction. Hold the bind, hit D. Run forward, jump, pixel surf. Very easy. Let's go again. Get up on here. Hold the bind, hit D. Run forward, jump, you hit the pixel surf. Let's move to this one. Hold your bind, hit S. As we're facing a different direction, hit S, walk forward a little bit, jump, hit your pixel surf. There's a bunch of different pixel surfs around the map. It's not like it used to be where you could hit them anywhere you wanted. There was little stuff sticking out. You can't do that anymore. But we do have a couple of spots. This one up here. This one's a bit more difficult. Now, this one doesn't work well on the bind. Get up here, hit S. Now you'll notice you're at 179.95. If we look at the top here, 179.95. You need to be at negative 179.95. So move your mouse to the left a little bit to get 179.96 will do. Now from here you can just walk forward, jump, and hit your pixel surf. Speed does somewhat matter on these pixel surfs, right? It's not like it used to be in CSGO where you could just jump up here with no speed and pixel surf down. Speed does matter. This pixel surf hits best from 190 to 225 speed. It will hit a little higher, a little lower, especially a little higher. You'll have no problems hitting it at full speed, but you're gonna start to have some problems getting under 160, 170. Last thing. Sometimes you will get a bug where if you let go of the bind before you let go of the key, that key will stick. You just have to leave and come back. Try to let go of your bind before you let go of WAS or D.